Besides all of the amazing work that he has done with Pink Floyd, Roger Waters has had quite a great solo career over the years. And I have to be honest, I think that there's some stuff in his solo work that gets insanely underrated, that doesn't get anywhere near the recognition it deserves. So my name is Russ. This is the Infectious Groove music channel here on YouTube. Today, I'm going to give you 5 great songs from Roger Waters' solo work. This is not by any means all the songs that I think are great. These are just 5 songs scattered across some of his solo records that I think you should definitely check out, that are fantastic songs. The first one I think is from one of his most underrated solo works, and that's an album called Radio Chaos. And the second song on the record is called Who Needs Information? And for me, the reason why I'm including this song is if you haven't heard Radio Chaos, it's the most different sounding record that Roger Waters has ever made. It sounds incredibly different than anything from Pink Floyd you've ever heard, or anything else you might have heard from Roger's solo stuff. And I feel like if you like the song Who Needs Information, you are going to like the rest of the record, in my opinion. Whereas there are some other tracks on the record maybe you might hear that are similar to Pink Floyd, but Who Needs Information kind of, to me, sounds like the whole rest of the Radio Chaos record does. I would encourage you to at least give that track a shot and see if you like it. And if you do, then there's a whole lot more for you to like on Radio Chaos. The next one is going back to the record before that, Roger's first solo record outside of Pink Floyd, The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking, which is actually my least favorite of his solo records. And I know a lot of people really love that album, so I'm not here to debate the quality of the overall album. But there is a song that I love from that album that I would tell you to listen to, and that's the song Every Stranger's Eyes, which to me is one of those, if you ever sat around in the mid 80s wishing we got another Pink Floyd record, like instead of Momentary Lapse of Reason or Radio Chaos, Every Stranger's Eyes to me sounds like what we would have got from everybody if they had all played on the same record together. There's also a fantastic live version of it on the Roger Waters In the Flesh live album with Doyle Bramhall on guitar as well. So you could listen to either version, and I think you'd find a great song to listen to. The next one that I have is off of, as of the shooting of this video, Roger's latest solo record, Is This the Life We Really Want? And there's a lot of that album that to me is very reminiscent of Animals. And the song that I think is most reminiscent of Animals is a song called Picture That. To me, I don't know. It just sounds, there's probably a little bit of Wish You Were Here sound in it too, like a Welcome to the Machine. But it is that Roger Waters anger and spite and just the way he has a way of explaining exactly what he's talking about, where you can read between the lines. And that's exactly what you've got in the lyrics here. And then the audio, to me, again, there's a little bit of Welcome to the Machine, but it sounds to me more like Sheep or Pigs 3 Different Ones from the Animals LP. So that's another great one. The next one that I have to share with you is actually 2 from the same record. And the first one is a fantastic duet that I can't believe doesn't get more recognition. Don Henley did some guest vocals on the Amused to Death record on a track called Watching TV. And this is a song that, for me, I wish we had learned the lessons in this song already. And we still haven't, and it's actually getting worse. This is one of the songs that, in my opinion, Roger Waters has accurately predicted what was going to happen with reality TV and how we treat even sports stars or affairs of the world like warfare and whatnot, how we treat that more and more like reality TV. And him and Don Henley put together a very heartfelt vocal on the track. So Watching TV is one that I would tell you to check out for sure. If you like that, stick around and listen to the title track from my personal favorite Roger Waters solo record, Amused to Death. The title track is the last song on the record. Although Amused to Death is very much a concept record, it's not like you're skipping anything by checking out that song first. The overall theme of the record is very well encapsulated in that song, mostly taking its lyrics and ideas from the book, Amusing Ourselves to Death. But to me, that's, and for an album that sounds very much like a Pink Floyd record to me, this to me sounds like the most Pink Floyd song on the record. So if you're a person who's a big Pink Floyd fan, maybe you fall squarely on Dave's side of the fence, which is totally fine, and you've never looked into Roger's stuff, check out the title track from Amused to Death and see if you think it also sounds a great deal like Pink Floyd, because it does to me. So those are 5 songs I would tell you to maybe dip your toe in the Roger Waters catalog. If you're a Pink Floyd fan and you've never even looked into Roger Waters solo stuff, these are absolutely the first ones that I would tell you to take a look at. And there are some of my absolute favorites as well. As I said at the beginning of the video, my name is Russ. If you like what we're doing here, drop a like on the video. Please drop a comment. Let me know what you think of Roger Waters solo stuff, or if you have different picks than I do. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.